So other than hating everything, what have you been doing this lockdown quarantine?
I have it's weird. I'm living like a retired person.
Well, it's also because you don't have a job.
I don't have a job,
Yeah,
so
lucky
it's great.
asshole.
But I golf at least once a week.
You know how many times he's invited me to go golfing with him? You could count on one hand.
0. I'll answer that question.
Big
0.
mean jerk. How can I improve my handicap if you never take me golfing?
I played around 2 weeks ago. And so normally they've been sending everybody out in sets of 4. So if you don't have 4 people, they pair you up with random people. So
even in the COVID? That seems weird.
Well, you don't share carts. Everybody gets their own cart unless you live in the same house. So I went with 2 of my buddies. I was like, all right, figured 3 out of 4. Who the hell's gonna join us? Here comes 62-year-old lawyer Stewart from West Hempstead. Drove all the way out to Middle Island.
Which course?
Mill Pond.
All right, Mill Pond's nice.
Yeah,
still.
but from Hempstead. He drove all the way out.
He drove past 7 other golf courses.
Yeah. Okay. Stuart
had to really get away from the wife, huh, Stu?
Yeah. So he kept throwing little jabs at his wife too, the whole time. So, and he was just bad. He got into play for work, I guess, to bring out clients. And he's like, yeah, I was really bad. He's like, now I play as much as I can, and he's still terrible. So.
Well, who's really good at golf anyway?
Yeah, but he's the type where it's he's just hit everything, just nothing's good. At least there's one aspect, I can drive it, I can putt.
He's overdriving his putts.
Yeah, he's using a driver while he's putting, so.
God damn it!
Yeah, he's just there's got to be a better way. So Stuart, when you go to Mill Pond, the name is in the word pond is in the name of the course, so there's a pond at one point. So we get to the pond. It's one big pond. So
almost a lake.
We get up to this, all right? So we're on the fairway. He pulls out this big fucking thing that helps you scoop balls out of the water.
Okay.
So he pulls this thing out, and he's like, all right, I'm going to get my money's worth, and just starts digging balls out of the water, all right? So me and my 2 friends we just continue to play.
Stu.
We continue to play. We go up, we get we all actually played really well on that hole, and he was just holding us back. So we finish up. And we just hear, guys, help! And he's in the water. He fell in. So he's like, oh my God. And he can't get out because the liner of the pond is that, whatever that slick plasticky shit.
No.
So he couldn't get out. And he's like, guys. And I just run over. I'm like, oh my God. I'm laughing. I drop my clubs. I'm like, dude, you can't make this shit up. So he's just I get to him and he's just like, don't make sudden movements, just do what you can, and we'll get out together. I was like, dude, all right, whatever.
Don't make sudden movements.
Pull him out. I said, oh, thank you so much. So I'm hoping my 2 friends have their phones out. Neither of them had their phones on them, but I was like, please tell me you got this on camera. They didn't. So we finished off, whatever. So he continues to play.
How do you not immediately start recording?
I don't know, because I was doing it in my head. I was just like, I'm recording every second of this. So I was telling myself in my head, don't pull your phone out. You have to save this guy. Because I wanted to pull my phone out so bad because I was like, no one's gonna believe me.
Right.
So he finishes. We sit and wait. I'm just sitting there, just trying not to laugh. I'm like, oh my God. Mind you, the 3 of us each got a cart. He walked it. So either way, he had his scoot, he put the bag on a scooter.
Hold on. They paired you up with a guy. You guys were in carts.
He walked it. Yeah.
That is criminal punishment.
No, he chose to do it.
No. But to expect you guys to wait on him.
Oh yeah. Well, we didn't know also that he was
awesome.
I wouldn't use that term, but I don't even know. So
is Stu his real name?
Yeah, Stuart.
Nice.
So my buddy,
watching, bud.
My buddy just kept calling him Stuart. He's like, hey Stuart, what do you do for work? Fucking Letterkenny.
Did he catch on?
No, he's just like, oh, it was started off as paralegal and blah blah. So.
Then I lost all my friends.
He put. So we're still in the same hole. We're sitting there waiting for him. He puts his things on a rolly cart, and it's on a hill. He doesn't put the brake on, so we just look and he's like, oh god, and he's chasing after his cart that's rolling down the hill now. And I'm like, this guy is a fucking train wreck.
Was that before or after?
It was after. I was like, do we have to keep an eye on this guy? Like, Jesus Christ.
Who's watching
I
him?
was like, whose man is this?
Hold on, who dropped him off to golf today?
Yeah. I was
Do
like,
we need
Jesus
his mom?
Christ, Stuart, what the hell's going on? So,
Did you guys get hired to play?
and then he was like throwing digs. I was just like, dude. I was like, you know what? Remember your swimmies next time, Stuart. Because goddamn,
Wait, did he
dude.
start throwing digs at
Just
you
like
guys?
stupid shit, like like you'd make fun of a shot somebody made or something. Yeah, the guy was really
Nice hole in one, asshole.
Yeah, yeah. Nice birdie dick. I was like, what?
Oh, was that par? Oh, I got double
Oh,
bogey,
must be
asshole.
nice. But
More
use your
better.
mulligan. But yeah. It was unbelievable. I was like, that made the day. I was like, honestly, anything. We could play like shit the rest of the day. The fact that we watched that was just unbelievable. It was so great. But yeah, so golf has been part of my life now every single week.
See, I don't know if if I feel bad for not being invited and being a part of that, or having some great content for our fantastic show.
Oh yeah.
I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. But either way, next time you go golf, don't fucking call me.
Oh yeah, I'm never gonna invite you. So it's
What
fine.
a dick. Well, the last time we met to talk,
to
chat via your entertainment, you had asked me what would I do if the conditions of this pandemic continue on.
Yeah.
I went to the beach a couple of times.
Yeah.
And the second time almost killed me. I don't know if you're familiar with the term called sun poisoning.
Uh-huh.
It's a real
Yeah.
thing. Didn't
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
That's not true. Of course I knew. But even if it's only 65 degrees out, 2 coats at least.
Yeah.
I put on 1 coat, was out at the beach. I didn't even get a sweat on.
Well,
I
you
didn't
don't
even
get to
feel
too.
anything.
It's like if there's clouds and then there's wind, you got
It's-
like a breeze. It feels cool. You're like, oh, this
It
isn't
was-
that bad. And then you go home, you're like, what?
Right. It was a bright, sunny day.
Yeah.
But also, what's the one thing that you and I usually do once a week in the summer? We play ball.
Oh, yeah.
We're out in the sun. We're building up the layers.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Normally, I'm like, I can
Farmer
do this.
stand galore.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I got the reverse that day. It was
Yeah.
it was my problem areas that really got it. But I peeled too much, and it was like digging into the skin. So now it's just little scabs. It's horrible.
I don't know when this happened. I guess a couple years ago. I don't know. But like sunburn, it used to just be like, it'd flake up, whatever. Now it comes off in like almost full sheets like of a snake. It's insane. I don't understand it, but like I had it on my back and I like moved a little bit in the shower and it felt like my shoulder blade like had an air bubble in it. I was like, what in the hell? Like,
Yeah, it was water probably
it's
getting
disgusting.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting.
Well, either way, that took years off my life, but wasn't planning on living that long anyway.
Yeah. So you're here and everything's fine.